Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and I'm going to be taking you through this hip opening yoga today. So if you have sore hips or tight hips, hopefully this works for you. If you feel like you need some props, so if you need something to be on your knees, feel free to go and grab anything that's going to prop up the knees, blocks, blankets, pillows, whatever you have around your house. Press pause and go grab your equipment. Otherwise, we're going to begin. So we're going to begin in a seated position, cross-legged, one foot in front of the other, whatever is comfortable for you, whichever side. We're going to begin by closing down the eyes or just letting your gaze come to a soft focus. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale with the mouth, letting ourselves ground down, breathing in and out. One more time, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears, breathing in and out. And feel free to keep the eyes closed if you like, otherwise blink them open. We're going to bring one hand down to the ground, my right hand for me. Inhale with the left arm, reaching up and over, bending that right elbow, and side stretch, feeling a nice stretch through the left side of the body. Inhale, come back through to center, taking it over the other side. And exhale, stretching it out. Take it back over to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Coming back through center to the other side. And once more. And coming through center to the other side. Big breath in. Big breath out. And inhale back through to center. Take your left hand, placing it on your right knee. Right hand behind you. Inhale to find length. And then exhale, twisting over to the right side, pulling that navel into the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Only go as far as is comfortable for you, listening to your body. Breath in and out. And on your next breath in, take yourself through center. And exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale to make your spine nice and tall. And then exhale to twist. And if it's comfortable for you, you can take your gaze over your left shoulder, being sure not to round your spine, sitting up nice and tall. So again, listening to your body. Nice, strong, tall spine. Big breath in. And exhale, come back through to center. I'm going to turn sideways, or turn so that I am facing the front edge of the mat. I'm bringing my feet together for Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Grasping around your shins or your ankles. Inhale to find length. And on the exhale, hinging forward at the hips. You can grab your toes. Or if you'd like to make this a little bit more relaxing pose, you can round your back, tucking your chin in towards your chest, leaning over. And we'll take 3 breaths in and out here, inhaling and exhaling. And with each and every exhale, you're feeling your hips relax more so that your knees can come closer to the ground. And if your knees are up higher than mine, that's perfectly fine. If it's more comfortable for you, reach your hands down in and under, or just on the outsides of your legs. Find the arm position that works for you so that you can relax down in, letting your hips open up. And if your feet need to be further away or closer in, this one we're not being super tight with it. We're just relaxing down over. One more breath in. And on the exhale, using the hands, pushing your way slowly back up to seated. And we're going to straighten our legs out, flexing our feet towards the face, making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall, evenly on both of your sits bones or your bum. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, seated forward fold. And if you're up high like I am, that's perfectly fine. You're just feeling a stretch through the back part of your legs. And as you relax the body a little bit, you will notice that with each and every exhale that you can relax forward just a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath in and out. And then using your hands, walk your way back up your legs to come up to a nice tall spine. We're going to take the left foot out a little bit on an angle, bringing that right foot in towards the knee, groin area. Again, it doesn't matter where it's at. If you want and you have a blanket or pillow nearby, you can let your knee come down on the ankle. You can take your foot away from the leg a little bit if that's comfortable for you. And we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, leaning over that left leg, starting off hinging from the hips with a nice long back. And then on the exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin in and letting yourself fold over the left leg. Going down as far as is comfortable for you. Making sure you can still take nice full deep belly breaths, listening to your body. And depending on what time of day it is that you're doing this, you may be down further. If it's early morning for you, your body is likely more stiff, so you're not able to go down as far, and that's perfectly fine. It's a yoga practice, so each day will be different for you, depending on how the body feels when you get up each day. And then we will inhale to bring ourselves back up. And we'll take it to the other side. If you use a blanket on that side, take it over the other side if you want. You don't need to use a blanket. I was just showing you that you can. And then we will inhale, pulling the navel in, arms up, and exhale. Nice long spine to start with. And again, taking your foot wherever it works for you on the inside of your leg. So if you need to have it away from the leg a little bit more, you need to widen your legs a little bit more. It's your body. Nobody cares what it looks like. It's just you in your living room or wherever you're doing this. And then exhale, relax, tucking the chin, rounding the spine, bringing the head towards the knee. And we're not trying to touch the knee. We're just relaxing, letting the spine relax by having the left knee bent. That is what is opening up our hip. So again, it doesn't matter how tucked in towards the groin area or how close to the knee or even the ankle your bent leg is. It's perfectly fine. Just listening to your body because you know how it feels. Breathing in and out. Then you can use hand strength if you want to push yourself slowly back up towards seated. And we're going to scoot ourselves to the bottom end of the mat a little bit if you weren't already there. Lean back a little bit, coming into a boat pose, and then lowering yourself slowly down, laying on your back, dropping your right foot down to the mat, crossing the left foot over that right knee with this blanket out here. And if it feels comfortable for you, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, because we're going to be opening up our left hip by doing this, and you can flex the toes towards that knee to protect the knee. And again, if you're comfortable here, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, reach through, grasp the backside of your leg on your hamstring, and just gently pull in. You're not yanking it in. It's just a gentle stretch. And if you'd like, you can use that left elbow to push against the left knee to open up that knee a little bit more. Again, making sure keeping the toes flexed towards that knee. If you'd like, you can roll the right ankle here to get a little bit of an ankle stretch, rolling one way and then the other. Or you can keep the toes flexed towards that right knee, whatever works for you. Give a little tug in if you've got it held on the back leg, and then release. And then we'll take it over to the other side. So dropping that left foot down, crossing that right foot over that right knee, flexing the toes towards the knee. Again, if it feels good just to stay here, you can apply a little pressure to the leg so that you're getting a little bit more of a stretch through the hip. Otherwise, if you want more of a stretch through the back part of the hamstrings, you can pull that knee in, the left knee in towards the navel, making sure you can breathe. And if you took ankle rolls on the other side, feel free to do so on this side. If you used some elbow pressure against the knee on the other side, feel free to do so on this side. Taking those ankle circles in the other direction. And then release. And we're going to rock up and coming to a boat pose for a moment here. This is just transition, so rock and roll up and down the spine, which feels really nice. Coming into boat pose for a second, dropping down, crossing over onto the knees, coming in to tabletop. And if that doesn't feel good for rolling over onto your ankles and coming back that way, that's fine. Just make your way into tabletop position any way that's comfortable for you. Making sure that your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders, your knees are directly underneath your hips. Pull that navel into your spine. Exhale, and then we're going to inhale, drop the belly, looking up towards the ceiling. And then arching the back, rounding the shoulders, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, round. Tucking chin to chest. Inhale, arch. Looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round. And then come back to neutral spine. Pull that navel in towards your spine. We're going to be doing what I call bird dog. So first we will extend the left arm forward, making sure that navel is pulled in nice and tight. Extend that right foot back, pointing or flexing through the toes, whatever feels comfortable for you. Looking straight down at the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, drop the left hand. We'll take the right foot over to the left, touching the ground, and then looking over the left shoulder. So we get a bit of a stretch through the side body. And then bring it back in to tabletop. We'll take it to the other side. So make sure that your wrists are directly beneath your shoulders again, knees directly beneath your hips, looking straight down at the mat. Inhale to pull that navel in. Exhale, keeping the navel pulled in, extend the right arm. And when you're ready, lift up that left leg, pointing or flexing the toes, trying to keep your weight evenly balanced between the left and right knee and hand. Inhale, exhale, drop the right hand, taking that left leg over towards the right side, looking over that right shoulder towards your heel. And if this just doesn't feel comfortable for you, then absolutely skip this for sure. Again, it's your body, listening to your body, keeping that navel pulled in and taking it back into our tabletop. And we'll do that one again. So inhale, pull the navel in, extend left arm, right leg. Exhale, drop, taking that left foot over, looking over the left shoulder. And then back to center, tabletop. and recenter yourself. Navel pulling in on the inhale. Exhale. You can take left arm or left leg, right arm out at the same time, or one at a time, your choice, depending on how good your balance is. Making sure to keep that navel in, dropping the hand, taking the foot over to the right side, looking over your shoulder. And if you're doing the opposite side to me, that's perfectly fine. I always have a tendency to go the opposite way that the yoga teacher says when I'm doing class, and then bring it back to tabletop. Again, you're probably in your living room doing this, so nobody's watching, nobody cares. Making sure you're pushing all the way down through your fingers as well, so that you're not getting sore wrists. Inhale, pulling the navel in. Exhale, left arm, right leg, lift. Looking down at the mat, keeping that navel pulled in. Dropping the hand, taking the leg over, looking over the shoulder, keeping the navel pulled in nice and tight so that you're protecting your low back. And then back to tabletop. Find your center again. Inhale. Exhale, extend, arm and leg. Breath in, drop the hand, and then take the foot over the other side. Looking over the shoulder at the heel. And then we'll take it back to tabletop. And then we're going to walk the hands out a little bit. And drop the head down towards the mat, feeling a nice shoulder stretch, which feels good after doing those cat-cows and bird dogs. And then we're going to walk the hands back in. Widen out our knees as wide as the yoga mat. Bring the big toes together to touch. Sink the bum back down onto your heels. And then walk the hands out, coming into our wide-legged child's pose. And if this doesn't feel good for you, that's perfectly fine. You can do the narrow-legged child's pose. Do whatever works for you. This one is going to stretch out the hips, and the further the knees are apart, the deeper the stretch will be. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Lift the head up a little bit. Walk the right hand off the mat. Fingers over towards the left. Drop the head down. Feeling a nice stretch through that left side body. Going as far as is comfortable for you in your body. Inhale. And let's take it over the other side, walking the hands over, reaching off the left side of the mat. Right hand comes on top of the left. Drop the head down. And try not to let your heels lift off of your bum too much. They will lift a little bit, and that's perfectly fine. But try not to lift them all the way up into the air. So if you've done that, then you've gone too far. Come back a little bit. And then we'll take it back to center, lifting the head up. And then dropping it back down. We're going to take 3 breaths in and out here, letting our spine relax, breathing in and out. Let your belly relax here too. Breathing in and out. Feeling your body melting towards the mat. One more breath in and out. Going to bring yourself back up. So push in with your hands. Bring the knees in together to touch or come close together. Before you sit your bum down, I want you to curl your toes under. And then you're going to sit back towards your heels. And if you need to take your little pinky toes out, we're coming into a bit of a toe stretch here. This is really nice for the feet, especially if you stand on your feet a lot. And if you can't hold this, that's perfectly fine. You can just sit back on your heels if that's comfortable for you, or else make your way into a seated position. One more breath in and out. Now we're going to come back down onto our backs into our final resting pose, letting our body absorb that, taking up space on the mat. Bringing your shoulders down away from the ears. Stretch out wide. And just let everything go. Melting into the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. Letting your breath find its natural rhythm. Feeling your body absorb all that you put it through today. This is where the magic happens for the healing. This is why we don't skip Shavasana often. Even if you only spend 10 to 30 seconds in Shavasana. If you'd like to stay longer in Shavasana, feel free to do so. However, if you would like to end the practice with me today and get on with the rest of your day, we're going to take a deep breath in. Reach the arms up overhead. Nice full body stretch. Rolling over to one side or the other, coming into fetal position for a moment. And then pushing your weight up to a seated position. Coming into easy seat, Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce, whatever you want to call it. Take a big breath in, reaching the arms up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, hands down through to center, bowing your chin to your chest, thanking your body for taking you through this practice today. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this hip opener. Give me a thumbs up, like this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. Hit that bell notification so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Have a great rest of your day. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Bye.